Okay, back on with this. I have problems here. And my problems are, what's this? Okay, my problems are I'm not getting any, I'm getting brightness out of the picture tube. Not as well as I would like it. So here's the picture tube cathode up to here. So I'm going to do some checking and see if I could find this 0.047. I haven't been able to find it yet, but what my problem seems to be, in between some two peaking coils, there's a resistor. The only peaking coils I can find is this one. But that's only one peaking coil. I have two peaking coils here, but no resistor going from one peaking to the other. I don't know. I don't think I was. I just removed the AM radio out of here, so now I can see it better. So that's where I'm going to jump to in a second. And the resistor is unknown. It's burnt, so I assume it's open or gained a lot of value. But okay, when I was testing this with my unit, I'll show that in a moment. K and B, B and K, or whatever it is, 1077 or whatever it is. I hooked it up to the tuner in front of the tuner right here. Couldn't get nothing. That a variable capacitor trimmer is very, you can really see that. That's a big, one of those big rectangle deals. And I put it here, and then I jumped. Actually, I jumped to here, but I didn't realize the video takeoff apparently is right here into the video amp already. I want to see what my control grid voltage is here, see if it's positive. That would take out this 2-watt resistor. Follow it back from the control grid. Very simple. Mapping. All I gotta do is blink my eyes though, and I'm off off the trail. It's this one. So this is also, I think, automatic gain control because it's got stuff happening with the control grid biasing. So I assume this is also automatic gain control, and the video signal going to here. And I also think it has something to do with the retrace stuff. Your your whiplash, whatever it's called. I can't remember that stuff anymore. But anyways, the sound takeoff. Okay, I have that sound, not as great as it should be, but my sound takeoff is here, right from the, this is where I thought the sound takeoff would be after the video amp, but I didn't figure it was because of it was, I could get the sound through but no video. So I figured there was an interruption, like a normal TV. You don't get your sound takeoff until after your video output. You have your peaking coils. I think it's even after the peaking coils, your sound takeoff. So here we are to the cathode. Back up. Brightness control, that must be boost. I don't think I identified my E. But boost is right here. Where's boost? Boost is right. Where is it? Right here. This is boost right here. So the vertical deflection runs off of boost. probably for vertical height and stuff. But the sound isn't. I don't think the sound runs off the boost. I don't think. This goes to. Well, it's not important right now, anyways. Okay, I gotta head over to the TV and horizontal. Where's horizontal? What is this? Horizontal. Let me see. Horizontal at the control grid of the output tube. The 78, I think 75 cycles per second, 120 volts peak to peak. Where was I measuring? I was measuring something from one of these, either this coil or this coil. I identified both of them now, so I don't know which one I was looking at, but whatever. That was on the last video. Okay, so now I got to try to find what this unknown resistor is. I'll pause here a minute. So I was using this thing. I forgot how to use it. So I got her going. I don't think I need it right now. I don't think I need it because I already done it. I already been through it. I hooked it up to the tuner. Where's it at? Oh, the tuner are these ones. Okay. I hooked it up to the tuner. I feel a little vibration. Then I went to IF and I turned around 42. I was shifting around there trying to get it in on the IF. This could be the older kind that has, what, 25 or something, but I was sweeping the whole bandwidth trying to catch it, whether it's around 25 or if it's up to 40, was it 42 or something? 45? I was sweeping the whole thing. Then I hooked up from here at the video control grid, I think. Maybe I better do that again. I'm pretty sure I hooked it up to the video control grid, but I'm not 100% sure right now. I forgot. But anyways, here it is. I removed the AM radio out of it. Put the damper tube back in. The resistor is right here. It's in between in between those two peaking coils, it looks like. I got a green capacitor vertically up that should be replaced down here. I don't know why this stuff ain't focusing here. That's the resistor. I could see it in between these two peaking coils. I cannot see it on the schematic. So there's a wax capacitor. Let me see if I have a light. Okay, back on here. Have this green capacitor I'll have to replace. See if I can focus that. This resistor, unknown resistor, I did not measure it yet. There's a wax capacitor vertically up there, and obviously one right there. But so I will cut that capacitor and see if I can read our resistor, see if I can read it. But whatever it reads, I'm not going to know if that's legit or not anyways, but I'll try it. And I'll plug it in again. I'll try to hook this up to the control grid of the video amp. Okay, I cleaned up the wires as much as I could. Got that much dirt off of them. I had to turn this back on so it doesn't lock up for good and save itself. So I'm gonna try to measure that real quick, and then I'm gonna also hook up this this unit here. Hook this up. It's supposed to be negative 1.5 volts there, 120 volts there, and that resistor is in between two peaking coils, which now this is the capacitor that goes down to the cathode of the picture tube. I will identify that here on the schematic. I didn't put two peaking coils, just one, but there's two. There's two that goes to that resistor, this resistor. So I'm going to hook this thing up to the control grid through like a 0.047 capacitor here, very shortly here. Okay. 987, 9, 8, this 2 point, this 4.7K is on 8, 9, 8, and I think I'm on 7, it looks like it. Okay, so that hooks up to here, my 0.047, and goes into my video. Oh, the black one is to through this yellow wire and grounding. One more quick check. This is the 6AW8. That's below this one. Peaking coil, peaking coil. There's the 0.047. That goes to the cathode. I do have control over my brightness, so I don't think there's like a lot of B plus leaking through there, but the B, I think this goes from ground to B plus, and I think it has like a stop, maybe a 20K stop. This is a 200K, so it might have like a 10K, 50K stop, so it can't go all the way to ground. Maybe it can because you got 100K there. I know when I was young, they used to have a stop on them, some of them. So, so I have my control or my system hooked up to here through a 0.047. No. Here with the right here. And I will turn it on. See what happens. Okay, back on. This is Orange Beginner's Corner. What is today's November 10th still. See what happens. Shut that off for a bit. See what happens. So here's the volume. Now if I turn this on, so when I turned this on earlier, the audio, that's why I was wondering where the sound takeoff was, because I could hear that, but no video. And then I hooked this up to another TV to verify, make sure that's working. It's working. So we have channel 4. I don't know what all that noise is about right now. This is contrast, I think. vertical's rolling, I'll catch that. I can't catch it. That's it. I didn't have that problem earlier. I don't think it was rolling. But I don't have picture. I think horizontal it's stable. Where the hell's my controls? I got it all the way clockwise. It's probably a leaky capacitor. That's all the way clockwise, so it's not going to stabilize. Where's my brightness? Brightness, I pulled back on the brightness. Oh, brightness is all the way now. Well, I don't know why I'm mucking with the tuner. This is in on the video. What the heck am I doing? It's in the video control grid. Now what? His name's Blake. Ratface suits him better. Is he dead? Come on, tell the lady. On this, I shouldn't have to control anything. Just this is UHF, IF. This is I'm on 3. Maybe I have to be on off. UHF. This is 3, 4, 5, 6 regular channels. Maybe this has to be on off. Put this on off. RF, I'll put RF all the way up. This stuff's horizontal and vertical stuff. No, I'm not using no biasing stuff because the TV is happening. I'll put this is on positive. I'll try it on negative. It's hooked up to the control grid, so I'll do some voltage measurements because obviously it's not working. The video amp, the voltages have to be measured and all that kind of stuff. And I might as well put this away. I don't think I need it. I don't think it's going to happen tonight because I got to replace that resistor. Try to figure out. I measured 355 ohms connected. I'll cut it and then remeasure it. That green capacitor. Let me shut it off again. So this stuff is still wagging its tail. That'll probably just get cut off. I don't think I need centering rings. So that was on the video control grid. 987. Where was I? 987. I was on with the 470K. Pretty sure. Where is it? Where the hell am I? Right here. Right. 470K is right here. Right there. And that's a 4.7K. This thing down here is burnt just like, where's the other burnt one? Oh, it's on the power supply on the bottom side. So in order to do these wax capacitors down there, the two bottom ones, the speaker will be removed. These two, get at them at the same time. But right now I just want to get video. If I don't get video, there's no sense in doing the rest of it. Until I overthink it, get it working. But this big resistor doesn't seem to be on the schematic, and it seems to be in between two peaking coils. I will put a better zoom on it here if I can. So I'll bend this peaking coil out of the way. Resistor seems to go to this other peaking coil. Get this effing thing out of the effing way. I'm gonna take snips to that pretty damn quick. It's gonna be a thing of the past. One of these peaking coils could be open. Have to check those. This measured that resistance I had written down. I'll snip it and remeasure it. This thing's going to be replaced. This one. That one, not right away. This one, not right away. But obviously, so I put the AM radio back in. This one, this thing. I mean, if it measures something, I have no way to prove what it is. It looks like it's, you can see the percentage here, 10%, 10% Joe there. I don't know, when I get that 1K I have, it looks like basically a brown, black, black. I'll flip this and look at it in a moment if I remember. So here's the here's the 470. Where was I hooked up to? 987. Where is that? 987. I was hooked up with this 470K. That would be 9. There's one right here. 8 and 7. I'll recheck it. I'm pretty sure I was there. 987. What am I going to do? I forgot already. Snip this. I cleaned it so I can try to put a hook in it and maybe put something else in there. But right now I'm just going to snip it, measure it, and put it back on. Solder it back together. Nip tuck it. I got these dime store things hooked up here. I can't go to 200 scale. It'll 338 ohms. I'm going to snip that right there, and if it reads infinity, I'm not going to trust these dime store things. Well, I guess they're working if I get a measurement right now. No. Okay, here we go. If I can pull it off. I used to have a real nice pair of diagonals. Where are these things? That I could really snip components out. And this is the best I can buy nowadays is garbage. I had to cut something oversized, and of course I broke them many years ago. Okay, here's the snip. The more I pull the focus towards me, the more jiggly that she gets. So she's cut 377 ohms. So that would be orange, orange. Let's get some light on it. That would be orange, orange. Where is it? So you can see the silver. So you know it's 10%. It would be orange, orange. What is it? A brown. So it reads left to right. It looks to me like something black, black. Brown, black, black, or red, black, black. And another thing that I noticed, so I don't see this. This is in between the two peaking coils again. As far as I'm concerned, it looks like it is. And it's not on the schematic. Let's see if I can calm this thing down. I'm going to flip it upside down and look at that 1K resistor. And I want to cut this the hell out of here. God, what a pain in the ass that is. I don't think I need... If this only has one IF or a video, what the hell do you need centering rings for? They didn't use their pride in the video. They used more 2 IFs for the sound, 1 IF for the video. That doesn't make any sense. I thought something was broken. That's white on there. So I'll flip this thing and I'll call it quits after that, I guess. This is Orange Beginner's Corner on the side for a moment. So, where's that resistor? So here's the resistor. That's a 1K. Looks like that. Brown, black. If I couldn't read that or didn't have the schematic, I would think it was brown, black, brown. I think it reads right around 2K. This one here, I don't know, it has this big scratch on it. I don't know how that ever got there, but it has like this big scratch on it. I didn't do that unless there was arcing across it. That looks like a carbon trail. Why would that be carbon tracking bad? I don't know. I think I cut it out. I cut it out of circuit. You can see where I resoldered it and just soldered it end to end. It'll hold 1,000 pounds. Guaranteed to hold 1,000 pounds. I cut this one. No. So that looks like I never looked at it this close. Carbon trail. So this is feeding the horizontal section, the B+. And I think this is the highest B+ right there. I think. Where's the highest B+? I don't remember. Right here. Right here's the highest B+. This capacitor goes from ground to here. Transformer winding here. This is the center. It comes through this into the negative this capacitor, then to here. That's the highest B+. This is a 82 microfarads after the choke. The choke is down. Where the hell's the choke? Right here. Here's the choke right here. So there's a brown wire that comes back around here and comes into here someplace. So this is on the far side of the choke, away from the rectifier, and then it feeds off to have B+ for some other stuff, and you got your other B+ here, which I put those back in here. Orange, is that orange? It's actually, I think it's red. It's actually red. It looks orange. This is new wire within 5 years, so it changes colors. Blue, black. I didn't put the 100 inside of it because I didn't think it was good enough good enough quality. So I just left the one I had soldered in there from before. Just ducked it down a little, twisted this a little bit so I could have a little angle. Spread it apart so it don't crush it so bad. I got the other one to do. This is hanging just, this is to ground where this grounded down here on a lug. It's just hanging around right now. Nothing else. I was going to put it, this one here. That's pin 7. 2 and 7 are filaments. Wherever 2 is, 2 and 7 are filaments. So that 7 is to ground. So if I don't do anything else with this will get put right there. This is supposed to be a 10 microfarads at the foot of the boost. There's a resistor, then this is in there. This stuff here was put in. I put those in. There's a yellow jacket here I apparently put in. Probably a .047. Yellow gel. What is it, yellow? Green jelly in there. I can't tell. I was feeling this today and stuff. It didn't seem to get too hot. As one time it dripped on my carpet there. So that's about it. I can't do any more. Work on that resistor. Figure out, resolder the resistor. Get a voltage of the control grid. The grid number 2 on the plate of the video amplifier. And then coast. This is it tonight. Signing off. Here's that resistor. This resistor is not on the schematic. And what else isn't on the schematic? I'll shine on it. Oh, this one here is on the cathode, I think. Or is it on the plate? Pin 5 of the damper tube. I can't remember if it's the plate or the cathode. It must be on the plate to the B+. Looks like the orange wire. Where's the orange wire? Looks like there's an orange wire in there, and that orange wire goes to God only knows where. Okay, I pulled out the vertical oscillator and I'll put in the horizontal. So here's what else isn't on the schematic is these where are they? Right here if I can get a light on them. These red, wait a minute, red, black. When it looks gray like that, I learned this from another guy on YouTube that when that looks gray, it's actually black at a 400 volts. So that's red. Let me clean it. Red. Where are they? I can't see them. And here's the one horizontal coil, and there's the other horizontal coils packed right here. I didn't see that one. So my last video I was adjusting this one, but there's also this one tucked in here. So you can slip your tool somewhere in here. I can't remember, right here I think. So these are not on the schematic. These go to one side to the AC to ground. The other side of the AC to ground. Then it has this .001, I believe it is, at 1K volt for the AM antenna. And that hooks up to this side, so that's why I chose this side to be neutral and this side to be hot. Oops. Burping. Excuse me. And it does have that 220K resistor. So it has red. What is it? Red, black. Yellow for 400 volts. So it has one of those going to chassis ground and one from this one to chassis ground. But it does have that 220K. Back to this. Where is it? Where is it? Where the hell it go? Oh. So I'll get this voltage measurement, 1.5 volts at a negative. 75 to 175. So I suppose if I turn my brightness all the way down towards ground is brighter, towards B plus or boost, whatever it goes to. It should be the lower, and I turn it to the other way, it should be the higher, towards when this goes more towards cathode of the Bittred tube. I think it'll get brighter. Well, either way, you got it either way. So I'll get this replaced first and try to get this one replaced. And that resistor is between the two peaking coils, which is here and here, and there's no resistor there. Unless if it's this, but it's in between the two. I mean, they could have rearranged it. I don't know if I see this 22K. 22K, I don't even know if I see that. And this definitely is a little bit different. So the 220K is right here. If I get a light on it. Where the hell I'm at? Right there. 220K right there. Red, red, yellow. So this is red, 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 black at 400 volts. Red, 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 black at 400 volts. This orange drop I did not put in. I didn't put this one in either. I should look on the schematic for this, but it might not even be the same. It looks like the schematic ain't totally true to this unit. We do have some numbers down here. Where are they? Oh, where are those numbers? They're on the front side, I think. Yeah, they're on the front side. That's because with a Medicare Advantage plan, you get more benefits and more cover. Licensed sales agents will help you enroll in a Medicare Advantage plan that takes you where you want to go. With plan options 211 332 33 33-1H 33IH 33-1H 1. Looks like a 1. Could be an I. 331H 33IH. Could be either. So there's the speaker. Remove that. Do this wax capacitor, this wax capacitor to get these. That's secondary. This is secondary, right? Yeah. These ones, this area has to be done before I put the AM radio back in. And this one, do whenever. If it gets working, that's fine. If it doesn't, it's just gonna get set until I'm dead and gone. Then my family members or whomever can throw it in the garbage, because to anybody else, it's just gonna be garbage. Most people don't respect stuff like this, so signing off. Hopefully it'll get completed. I'll have enough interest in it, but it comes and goes. My interest changes like a strike of lightning. I got that focal radio I'm working on, and I might lose interest in this right away and just bing, go back to that, or who knows. This is it. Signing off. November 10th, 2025.